Yes, now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video. Today, we're in the studio. We are working on a video, quite straightforward, quite simple, but I thought I'd bring you guys along behind the scenes to see how we do these kind of videos. Right now, we've got myself and Tati currently in the studio, cracking on. We're about half an hour before we start shooting. So this is gonna be a very, very quick turnaround. Today's shoot, we are doing Guess the Imposter. Now, I'm sure you guys have seen tons of different videos just with this subject alone. There are so many examples and we're putting a little spin on it, you know, our little shits and gigs flair. But the main thing that we need to do before anything is get the set ready. So I've got all of the cameras ready. I've got all of the mics ready. Did all of that off camera. We need to move this big behemoth table, and then we're gonna be bringing in both of the sofas that we normally have just stashed around the studio, and then get everything rolling. So enough talk, let's get to some action. That table's heavy. Hello, Tati.
Okay. Hi.
How we doing?
Good.
Yeah, what's happening? What are we doing?
We're currently figuring out categories and words for the guys to play Guess the Imposter. I'm just putting them into categories, and I've realised my notes page is very exposed, so don't film that.
Don't worry.
Just finding words that will generate funny outcomes.
Go on. What's the one that's staring you right in the face?
Like snake. I feel like snake will trigger a lot of comedic words coming out of the boys' mouths.
What?
I don't mind simple ones like this. I hate the more complicated ones. That one pissed me off. When we were doing the one, they were like, oh, you're playing it safe. How can I play it safe? It's my opinion. How can I play it safe? I don't understand. I was like, it's my opinion. How am I playing it? I'm not winning prize money. Like, I was just like, oh, fucking videos wind me up sometimes. Like, honestly, I struggle with them so much sometimes. Because like,
maybe we need to put an incentive of like a money incentive then.
Yeah, maybe.
To get the, maybe we can sign on it.
Simple shit.
You get the juices flowing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that card one where you had to read stuff out and it was just gibberish.
Oh yeah, costume party, bruv.
Oh, I thought you were
Incoherent is so funny, bro.
Is it? I can't do stuff like that. It's too much to break down. It's too much to analyse. I like simple stuff like that.
We haven't got much time left, so I'm gonna fix these cameras onto the tripods, which are back here. Then I'm gonna bring the lights in. I've already added some LED lights at the back, so you get a nice little warm glow behind everybody. We're gonna turn the TVs on, check to make sure all the cameras are good to go, and then we'll be ready to go. So let's get started. We have wide cam, you two, running.
So the category is food.
Delicious.
Flavored.
Get him out of here.
Yeah.
Get this guy out.
You're done. You're done.
I think I've clocked it now. I think it was touring. You seem very...
You're floating.
Yeah, you're very floaty. I don't like that.
All right, so there we have it. That is the end of the shoot. Really, really funny shoot. We were recording for about an hour and 10, maybe an hour and 15, there or thereabouts. But there were some definitely good moments. And right now, as you can see, set's empty, no one's here. So when we finish a shoot like this, it's literally just pop the mics onto the side. I'll take all of the cards out, pop them in my case. Once all the cards are in the case, I'll pack down the set, pack down the lights, pop them back over on the main set, because we normally do main first on a Monday. Today is Wednesday, so no more filming for this week, and then jobs are good. So I think what I'll do is give you guys a little bit of an update of what's happened with the studio and what we're looking to do in the next couple of weeks. Everything's exciting. All right, so a couple of upgrades that we've done for the studio. Let's start off with the audio department. So beforehand, we were running all of our audio through this little red bit down here, the Focusrite. Basically, we plug all of our mics in, then we plug a cable into our laptop, then we would record from our laptops. But the main thing is, if our laptops died or there was a loss of power, we'd lose all of the audio and then we would be cooked. So we managed to upgrade the audio a little piece. So now we are running the Rodecaster Pro 2, which I'm so glad we've got. So long story short, all of our mics get plugged into here. It can record by itself internally via a micro SD card, or you can plug it into your laptop and record and send the information straight to your laptop, which is
Nice.
Molto bene. So having a backup for the card, having a backup for the laptop, it's just given us so much peace of mind. And if anything was to go south, we can still go back to our old option because we know it works. So that's one of the options. Plus, the good thing about this is that it has a bunch of preamps, so a bunch of settings that work well with our mics. Normally with these mics, you'd have to plug the mic into a little box called a cloud lifter, which then gives it a bit of boost, a bit of power to the vocals, and then it gets sent into the recorder. Whereas with this, plug the mic in, plug it into the back, Bob's your uncle. Next up, organization. So if you come with me, it doesn't look like much, but we've done a lot of organization. Shout out to Benji, he came in, and the rest of the team actually came in with the label maker and just started cracking on. So over here, we've now built a charging station. It's a bit of a mess, but basically everything goes on charge after a shoot. Doesn't matter if it's main, Patreon, Reacts, Log Cabin. At the end of the day, everything needs to go here. We've got all of our cameras, tons of space, tons of shelving. This is a tech head's dream, just a place where all of the tech is, so you can upgrade and make sure you have everything that you need and everything has its own spot. Lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. All right, next up. So last video that you guys saw in this studio from my channel, you may have seen it already. We've added this beautiful white cove. It is a bit trippy. I don't actually know where the corner is. I can just kind of guess it's somewhere here, but an infinite cove gives us an infinite amount of ideas and space to do a ton of different stuff. It does need a little bit of maintenance. I mean, we had a mime in here like a couple weeks ago, and her shoes just murked up the whole floor. We do need to just give it a little bit of a brush, a little bit of a paint, but having a space like this is fantastic because it works great for photos, it works great for videos, it gives us so many chances to be creative, and it means that we don't have to rent out other spaces to just use a cove. So I'm really glad we've got it. The eagle-eyed lot of you would have already seen that we've been using FX3s for log cabin shoots. That was a goal of mine that I wanted. So all log cabin shoots will have FX3s. We've now upgraded all of our cameras to now be them. So we have dedicated camera packages for each one of them. We've got a variety of different lenses from Tamron 28 to 75s. We've got Tamron 70 to 180. We've got Sony 24 to 105. We've got a ton of variety of lenses now. We should be good for any type of content we want to do, whether it's in studio, out of studio. We've got so much variety. The idea is so we don't have to keep relying on other people or other companies to rent equipment. We can just, and we're out the door. Last but not least is gonna be lighting. So if you look behind us, we have 2 light domes that we use for basically every set. We just pick them up, move them to where they need to be, and then we just set them up and then Bob's your uncle. That's gonna change very, very soon. So we're looking to put poles on the ceiling and attach our lights to the ceiling. Everything will just be stuck, ready to go anytime we wanna record. So we're gonna have 1 pole going this way. So we'll have 2 lights either side for the main show. Then we'll have 1 pole going this way, 2 lights either side for reacts, and then we've got a couple poles for the white cove. That'll be 2 or 3 lights plus some key lights, and then the same for log cabin, and 1 more set that we haven't really shown or talked about too much. I'm not gonna discuss it, you're gonna have to wait, but good things are coming very, very soon. But guys, that is the end of today's video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you wanna watch any of the content that you've seen in this video, or if you wanna see any of the other videos that we get up to, make sure you head over to patreon.com/shitsandgigs, become a tier 2 member. It's gonna be the first link down in the description, right underneath the subscribe button. And as always, I appreciate your time, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.